So, we are starting the recording now. This is going to be a video wherein I show off my preferred method of XP grinding at the beginning of Final Fantasy 15. So, thank you for coming along for the ride, and let's get started. All I have done so far is gotten through the introductory cutscenes and talked to Ignis to start the Pauper Prince, although I will not do anything else. It just is kind of forced. So, we're going to start by coming out back this way.
But we have so much in common.
Who's the lucky imaginary lady?
When all this is over, I'm gonna visit her in Hammerhead.
Oh. Right. I almost forgot. I do also want to use Ragnarok.
Got all those Driscoll's ult. Use them.
No one hit him.
Hero.
Nothing to it.
Okay, now... It is in this area somewhere. I think it's there. Why is the threat meter still active? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, first thing is you find this treasure point, and we're going to save. And let's use slot 8. And then we're going to pick it up, and since it was not a D-based coin, we're going to save scum. Until it is. And this is where having either playing the PlayStation 4 version on PlayStation 5 with it loaded on the SSD, or the Windows version, which I'm doing, loaded on an SSD, really helps, because otherwise the load times take for frickin' ever. They're still not non-existent by any stretch of the means, but they're a lot better. And unfortunately, this part is just purely RNG. Sometimes you get really lucky and you get multiple of them in a row without having to reload. Other times you get this. Oi. There we go. Helps when I don't hit start too early. Oh, and also, since you're here, Ebenezer, let's go ahead and give you the benefit of Kitty Cam. And of course, as soon as I turn it on, she goes to try to move. Diddle. Wah. Yep. Yeah. You are adorable, and you know it. There we go. Debased coin. That's what we're looking for. So then we're going to head over this way, and I am going to show you the entire route that I take.
Don't wear yourself out like that. Take rest up.
Yes, I know how to warp strike. That's what I've been doing.
Warp strike to catch him off guard.
I would, but they're not alive anymore. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Other things that I need to equip. So accessories, I go with the stamina badge on myself just because that gets me unlimited stamina so I can run forever. We're going to make sure running an A+ in offense or time. And we want to make sure that somebody has on the Nixperience band. So what happens in this game is you earn experience, but it doesn't get tallied to your level until you go to sleep. But having the Nixperience band on means that it's not going to tally any of your experience, which allows you to use camps and cook status buffing meals and such. So here's the next spot. And like before, we're going to save scum until we get a debased coin. Oh, my kitty. Nope. Okay. Okay, kitty. Oh, and I wanted to check. So darling, darling, stay by me. So yeah, unfortunately this part of the process is a little tedious, trying to get all the debased coins you need. You need 25 of them. to do what I want to do. There we go. Next one is going to be down this way. Yeah, that makes sense. It was
Stinking hot, indeed.
12 that first broke from the turn-based traditions and got into more of a action focused. But 15 is really very much action focused. So this is the next one. Ooh, fast load. Oh, yes. Debased coin. And we're gonna head off this way. This is where the stamina badge comes in handy because I can just run from place to place without having to worry about it.
This sounds like you're having fun.
Okay, now it is right there. Always takes me a moment to remember where that one is at the beginning of a new grind. Aha! Debased coin. See, sometimes I get lucky. So we're going to continue back this way. And the next one is going to be right up on top of these pipes here. There it is. yeah, even with the increased loading, most of the time that you're spending on this grind will be on the loading screen. Unfortunately. But debased coin, excellent. I'm trying to remember. I think there's one up over by the campsite here. Oh, and is this food spot one of the ones I need? We'll find out. Yes,
That's
Aegir
it.
root.
What's what?
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
What? Is Ignis's voice line a meme and I don't know it?
Blessed weather.
Totally.
I seem to have lost track of the treasure spot over here. Oh well. No big deal. We still got the elemental energy we needed. And those Aegir roots will come in handy. That is great. Oh, kitty cat. Debased coin, excellent. And now we run all the way back. And unfortunately, there are no debased coins on the way back to Hammerhead. At least not that I've been able to find, and I've been over this many, many a time. But it is important to go ahead and run instead of using one of the fast travel options available, because the spots respawn based on real time spent playing the game, not in-game time or anything like that. So spending the extra time helps make sure that when I come back to the beginning of the route, the spots will be there for me. And we get a lot of these tutorial tips during this portion of the game that I just ignore because, of course, I know how to play the game by now. I would hope so. I've poured hundreds of hours into it between PS4 version and Windows version. We are going to swing up this way, though.
Rather sultry.
Yeah. Last thing I need now.
Might as well grab the
And
ore while I'm here.
Right.
But there should be one of the red treasure spots right over here. Now, the red treasure spots will never have the debased coin, but it does have other things that we can use or sell. I forget what this one has. A giant hairy horn. So yeah, that's for sale. That'll get me over 1,000 gil.
Wanna team up? Stay close.
Got it.
Shut up! Nice. Now it's time to go to town. Give them hell, Knox!
So that's one of the harder fights that I will actually fight.
I've come up with a new recipe.
I could taste test for you.
Dual horn steak. Nice. Other fights that are harder than the dual horn I will run away from. But the dual horn I can take. It just takes a little longer than the saber tusks.
No big deal.
But the cool thing about the Ragnarok, which is one of the weapons that I start with, I believe that came for free with the Royal Edition, but I'm not 100% sure. I have a number of DLCs that give me free items to start the game with, and I don't remember which ones are free and which ones are paid.
I'm going all out.
But the Ragnarok does insane damage on warp strikes. And anytime I kill an enemy with a warp strike, I get 1 AP from it. And I'm going to need a lot of AP by the end of this. $41 so far. Let's see. But as you can see in the fights that I've done already, I've already gotten 41 AP, so that helps. Alright, thanks for dropping by, Ebenezer. Have a good night. Gero, say bye to Ebenezer. Or she's too busy sleeping. But I do appreciate having you around.
Tread lightly.
Hey, where'd you learn? One knocked?
Onward.
Yep.
You want to make camp?
Not yet, I don't. I want to absorb this energy. Based coin.
Bring it on.
How are we?
Getting by. You ready?
Knocked! On top of it! Need attention.
Maybe it's just me, but I felt kind of bad taking those things down.
You're not alone. But out in the wild, it's kill or be killed.
And personally, I prefer the former.
Alright. And then we head back over this way.
How should we do this, Noct?
Just do it.
Brilliant.
No big deal.
Yeah, what they're up against.
You said it.
Real nice here.
Indeed.
And I apologize, I won't be using any fancy cuts or anything like that to make this video shorter because I don't have any video editing software, nor do I know how to use said video editing software, even if I had it. So, this is all raw. Just from what I'm playing. Because OBS I know how to use. Kitty. Kitty cat. Coin. Luckily, those Mesmeniers are docile unless I attack them first. Not that I can't take them, it's just, it takes time. Time that I'd rather put towards gathering debased coins. Once I have all the debased coins that I need, for one loop at least, then I will actually take the time to fight things. Beyond just the ones that are in my way that I have to take. Debased coin. There's a haven up here. It should have energy deposits for me. Yes.
Is it dangerous after dark around here?
Most likely. We'd best ponder our lodgings as we go.
I'm starving.
Are we there yet?
Quit your whining, everybody. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
How's it going?
It's going. No complaints. I just opened up Discord to catch up on the happenings and was like, oh, Wraith is streaming. Let's go sit and chill while I'm working.
Yeah.
Because right now all I'm doing is waiting for something to go through a loading bar.
Nice. And Ditto is here as well.
Ah, Ditto.
Yeah. She likes being on camera, I think.
We say that now. How goes the... Let me count. 14?
15.
No, this is not 14. This is 15.
14 is the MMO. One of
Okay,
the
I was like-
MMOs.
I think I had that. I think I had the Roman numerals wrong. No, how is the 15 grind going?
It's going well. Working on, again, just showing how I do. I actually do have saves such that if I were just streaming the game for the game's sake, I could skip all this. But since the whole point is Arcade likes seeing kind of the behind the scenes of how I make my extreme early game grind work. That's what I'm doing. Right now I am save scumming to try to find a debased coin.
I'm about to say, are you duplicating something?
No, just abusing RNG. Because there are these blue treasure spots around the world. They don't show up on the map, so you have to know where they are or get lucky and stumble across them. And each time you get it, it is a random item. One of the random items is a thing called a debased coin. And I want the debased coins because I can go into the Elemancy here where I craft spells. And we'll just say I'm putting fire in there. And then I add the debased coins. I've already got 9 of them. And you'll notice that down below it shows Expiricast. So by having the debased coins, it adds just a straight experience boost to me when I cast the spell. Now I want to have 25 coins because that gets the experience bonus level up to 99, which means
More XP for you.
more XP. I believe at that point it's 9,900, but I could be wrong. I forget exactly.
Is this party or is this individual character, which means you need like 100?
It's party XP.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
So, really, I need the 25 multiple times because I need to get up to 1.6 million experience approximately. But we will shortcut that a little. I'm just showing the full route that I go through where all of my debased coins are. Before I load a save that will show the end of the grind.
Gotcha.
So really I could just go, yeah, here's where I get it and not bother with doing the save scumming for the debased coin, but I don't know. It feels wrong to not do it completely. Because I'm weird that way.
Here you. Pardon for the yawn.
But I was saying earlier that it's a damn good thing I got the SSD for my computer because I transferred this into the SSD. Because these load times, they're already not great on the SSD. They are so much worse on a hard disk.
I bet.
And even worse when I originally played it on PS4. There we go. Coin.
Alright. Got my database. Time to go join it to the map.
Yep, not there.
For the upteenth time. I don't need... I don't need those files.
But yeah, this is a grind that takes 15 to 20 hours of in-game time, but more actual real-world time because of the saves coming.
Yeah, because each save is the 2 or 3 minutes loading and saving.
Not to mention it resets the in-game timer back every time I load. So I could spend 10-15 minutes on one spot trying to find a coin and it won't count it. But that's why I'm going to shortcut the process. Once I've shown all the places I get my debased coins and show the first cycle, basically. Then load one at the end so that you can get the payoff of watching my level shoot from level 1 to level 99 immediately.
The old YouTube trick of, I'll be right back, and it's actually been 20 hours.
Yep. Except in this time I've already done you can see 1546. There, that level 1 is the one that I'll be going to, because that has 1.5-ish million experience already. And then the level 99 is the afterwards. That's for when I'm planning on streaming the game for the game's sake. I will start the game, get to the same spot that I start the grind, and then just load the level 99 save, because that's at that same point, just after having done the grind. And
So I wasn't wrong. It is like, I was only 5 hours off. I said 20. Turns out it's like 15.
15, 20.
So
There is some variability in how long it takes. I have whittled it down. The guy that I originally got this technique from, it took him like 40 in-game hours. But that's because he got bored and he did other things. Thanks to ADD, don't get bored. I hyperfixate on this. And I just get it done. And it feels more natural to me to do it all without doing anything else. Because then I can do all the other things, again, on stream or on YouTube, depending on how I do it.
And how you liking YouTube anyway? Is that nicer for your whatchamacallit?
My anxiety? A little bit. It helps that I'm doing them as unlisted videos, so the only people who will see them are ones that I want to see. Basically, people in this Discord. The Final Fantasy 15 grind, I do have a couple of people outside of this Discord that are interested in it that I'll share it with, but, you know, no big deal. And also, it's...
assuages it?
Yeah, having the control, and also it's more fun to be able to just hang out and chat with voice with you by doing it through Discord, as opposed to, you know, just me talking at myself responding to text. I can do that as well, since there are some people who don't want to be on voice with me, and I understand that. Don't want to or can't, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
Where did I send that? Dang it. Keep talking, you're fine. I'm just like, what did I just do with that? I literally just sent it somewhere, and it's like, where did I send it? It's like, I thought I pasted the right folder location, and I didn't. It's going in some stupid arbitrary software folder that's like, I don't want you in the temp folder, 3 temp folders deep. I want you in the project folder. Dang it. There we go.
Yeah, I feel that every time I install something, because it always wants to go in program files. And I'm like, well, A, no, you are not going on my system drive. Only my system goes on my system drive. B, I don't bother with program files folder because it's weirdly locked down in ways that I don't like.
It's
like
under... What is it? System? Yeah, it's under system admin. You need admin privileges in there.
Yeah. So
Import number one.
all of my other drives, aside from my system drive, I just throw files in the root, or folders rather, in the root.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
look,
problem.
another dual horn.
Ouch. My problem with my folders is that I've essentially done the same thing. I have a bunch of stuff on my C, but it's not buried under programs. It's just like the random crap that I need to clean up at some point in the day. But my problem is that my stuff goes back like 3 computers at this point.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing is since I keep
Minimum of 3 computers.
Since I
Maybe
keep
4.
my data off of the system drive, a lot of times that means I'm bringing those data drives across 2 new computers. Because why would I bother changing them so long as they still work?
Right. See, my problem is I didn't know that on computer number 1, so everything was on the C for computer number 1.
Yeah.
I think that was back in the IDE days.
Ooh.
No, I believe I got all the important stuff off of the IDE drives.
Yeah. Well, and yeah, I have slowly upgraded. I'm not still running IDE, for instance.
Yeah, neither am I, but it's the point of, oh, why did I do it this way?
Yeah.
5 years ago when I didn't know any better. You suck. Meaning myself from 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Did you get interrupted?
Yeah, I got dragged into a combat when I was trying to load the game, but it won't let you load the game when you're in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have run away, or the easier thing is just kill them all. Although I won't get any benefit from killing them.
Table.
That is the one problem with this particular spot, is it does tend to drag me into fights from time to time.
Remember where you're going. Thank you. Sorry. 05.
Yeah, the other thing that I will do to help with gathering the experience, when I first did this, I just did the whole thing without ever sleeping in-game, because it's when you sleep in-game that it tallies up your experience. And I don't want to do it until I have it all, because then I go to a very expensive hotel at Golden Key. It costs me 5,000 gil to sleep the night, but it doubles all my experience. So what I actually need to get to 99 is like 3.1, 3.2 million. But
So
I can get away with 1.6.
So on the topic, while you're fighting these things, on the topic of...
What can I say?
Let's call it playing the game in a smart way.
Yes.
I saw a video on YouTube today for Total Warhammer 2? How far back in my history is this? I'm pretty sure it was Total Warhammer 2, because Total Warhammer 3 is supposedly coming out sooner or later.
Soon. Yeah.
Okay. Music videos. I think that's too far back. It was from today. Yep. Not that far. There it is. It was Total Warhammer 2. Okay, sorry. All that just to confirm myself. Anyway.
No worries. I understand. I do the same thing.
So, he's a fan of Total Warhammer, but he's also a fan of other games. His YouTube's gimmick, or at least this particular video series, is that he plays games and does very specific things. Like, he'll start the video out and it's like, I'm setting out to do this very specific thing. It's a completely balanced game. Like 100%. No bugs, no flaws. And then flips the table over and says his actions aren't saying that. Because basically what he does is in Total Warhammer 2, there's a elf faction that the hero's ability, or captain or whoever it is if he fights another army captain person, another commander person, he has this magic ability where he can capture the commander.
Nice.
So you start by getting in a fight, go get in a fight, go kill all the minions, pause combat when the enemy's commander health is low,
Nice here.
pop your trap, and then continue on with killing him so you can capture him. After that, you take him back to your capital, or in your capital menu, either one. And I believe you convert him, so he becomes your commander now. But he
Nice.
becomes your commander with the buff and/or bonus. I'm not sure which ones it is technically. That you gain per turn. I think it's 25% of the original faction's treasury.
Oh, damn.
It's some ridiculous number. And thus the guy decides to abuse the ever-living crap out of that mechanic. Because what he does...
Because why
is
wouldn't you?
Exactly. He goes to the... Between him and another AI player, they capture, destroy all other cities that this faction that he captured the commander from own. So now that faction only has one capital left. And so he just besieges it. Diddle. In the besieging of this city, they can't produce units. And they earn a set amount of gold every turn. Where this is going.
Oh my.
After enough turns, you would just get an obscene amount of money because you can just indefinitely besiege the capital and they don't make units and they just get gold. Implement stage 2. If you go into the diplomacy tab and you offer them money and a peace agreement, like, you know how Civ 5 has that diplomacy tab where you trade, like you offer things but not really because the AI is stupid. It's that same idea of you can offer gold, peace, military alliance, what have you.
There it is.
The trick is that you have to offer money, military alliance, and peace, and then cancel out of the military alliance. It'll take the peace off but leave the gold standing. So you just start dumping your entire gold stash into this little city because you get 25% back every turn. Eventually, it's possible to make
Now,
1 million
that-
gold per turn.
That is a demon. Demons come out at night in this game, and they are very scary unless you're over leveled. So I run away.
I approve of this plan.
Yes.
And by the point you're making 1 million gold per turn, you can make and supply like 12 armies, which apparently is an obscene amount of armies in Total Warhammer.
Yeah.
Sleepy.
Are we there yet?
It was very entertaining, and you trying to get these debased coins reminded me of it.
How are you today?
I know you're not breaking the game. A perfectly balanced. I know you're playing a game in a perfectly balanced way, but he did it something quite different. And I'm just very. It's just similar enough that I was entertained by it.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what else I need for the recipe I'm going for. Okay, Lucian tomato and sheep's milk. Sheep milk.
Oh, do I have a positive? I do. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye. Sorry.
Till next time.
And then let me go grab the
See that over there?
comments.
What about it? It's time. Gladio, come on.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let there be light.
Oh, hi, kitty. Welcome back.
I don't want that one. I want the other one. Cool. Save, and then equal statements.
Yeah, speaking of playing games in perfectly normal and balanced ways, in Dragon Quest XI, I got over 9 million casino tokens
Nice.
over the course of last night. What can I say? You just sit down at a slot machine, bet the maximum, and then have a macro that keeps hitting enter for you. So it keeps running through it. And it's, unlike most casinos in the real world, it is rigged in the player's favor. So if you just keep playing long enough, you will make money. Well, tokens. You can't trade the tokens in for cash, unfortunately. Now, unfortunately, that one that I just picked up here, it is a guaranteed debased coin, but it does not respawn.
Ah.
Oh, yes, kitty. So it works for the first route, first cycle of the route, but not after that. But hey, I'll take it.
Aye. Alright, then let's sort everything alphabetically so I can get the duplicates figured out.
Oh, look, poor guy's on the side of the road with his car busted. We'll take care of that later.
Cooper. Beats the Mini Cooper I saw in the snow earlier.
Oof.
Yeah, they were in the ditch. It's like, you're not getting that out of the ditch without a tow truck.
Nope.
It was a brush ditch too, so that made it worse. I'm like, okay, all this traffic is stopped. It's snowing. It's cold, so I'm assuming something's happened. Finally the emergency vehicles leave, and I get closer. It's like, where? Oh, you're in the ditch in a bad way.
Yep.
Rip the Mini Cooper that is hiding.
What I found
in the
funny
ditch.
was when I lived in Arvada and I worked in Conifer, I wound up driving up the mountain with snow a lot. The car that I had at the time was a Hyundai Elantra, a front-wheel drive car.
Yeah.
So, could be worse. It's not rear-wheel drive, but it's not four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive either. There was one day, I was not supposed to work until like 3:30 in the afternoon. So I got up and I went to get my tires changed early in the day. The snow started at around 10:30 or 11. I was going home. Yes, I know it's dangerous to travel at night. I don't care. I am good enough at running away that we're fine. Why did my TV just turn on? Ditto, did you just turn on my TV?
Onward.
I mean,
Weird.
I believe it.
Enough talk. Time for some action.
Anyway, so I'm heading back along C470, which basically just goes along the edge of the Front Range where the mountains meet the plains. And I get to a point where I'm going up a hill and there's like 4 or 5 other two-wheel drive vehicles just stopped dead because they cannot get the traction to continue up. I get through just fine because I never made the mistake of stopping. I slalomed my way around those vehicles. And it worked. Oh, my PS5 turned on. Why did my PS5 turn on?
Are you using your controller?
I'm using the controller on the PC. It shouldn't be able to connect to the PS5 while it's connected to the PC.
Shouldn't and didn't are two different things, my friend.
Touche. Oh, well. I'll turn it off later.
Aye. Just make sure you're not doing things to the TV that you don't want it to be doing.
No, it's not responding to anything else from the controller.
That's good.
So,
Really random, like, PS5? What happened?
eat your root. Good, I need that.
39. I want this one. I'm looking at the road.
Amazing how free we are out here.
Yep, far cry from life back home.
Yeah, free to run ourselves to death. Seriously, it's now 1 a.m. and we've been running since 8 a.m.
That is painful.
With a few fights thrown in.
Cool. Point 2.
We're outnumbered. I propose we take
Wonder what the other guy was doing when he edited that.
Propose a way to finish this faster.
I like that demons start spawning and Ignis goes, "We're outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one. I propose we just run the fuck away." Seriously, that'll work a lot better.
Oh, it came as an XLS. Dang it. Grumble, grumble.
Good news is I'm getting close to the end of my route.
Nice.
And it's only been about an hour since I started the route, so I'm making good time.
Not bad at all. Hey, finally loaded.
Yay.
Well, whatever these servers on, it sure doesn't feel like they're on SSDs. Okay, yeah. Fix the decimal point that's wrong. And everything's right in the world. Now the question is, what did I send a month ago, and what do I need to do to match that?
Oh, kitty.
Can I find the rest of this conversation? Yes, I can. Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Yes, there was. I don't have to go searching for the actual email I want.
Come on, let me load. It's the problem. Sometimes I get impatient and try to load before it'll let me get into the menu. I wonder. Check. 18, so yeah. Unfortunately, it does take a little bit more than one run of the route to get to 25 debased coins. As I'm at 18 now, the one I'm standing at will be 19, and there is one more I can get before I restart the loop. But 20 will be close enough for me to show what I want to show. Assuming I can get the right things from the shop here at Golden Key, I think I can. Because that's the benefit to using this recipe over a different recipe. There's 2 recipes that are available this early in the game that will give you a 20% boost to experience gains. One of them requires Dagger Quill Breast, which the only way to get at this point of the game is to go kill some Dagger Quills. And they are off in a corner of the map that we don't otherwise go to for this loop on this grind. So that takes extra time. It was finding the other recipe, the Kikatrix salad, that allowed me to drop it down from 20 hours to closer to the 15, 16 hour mark.
That's about...
What is that? And can I actually get up to it? Yes, I can. Did I just add another one to my list?
A full night's rest.
Time we
I think I did.
an end to that.
Cool. How did I never notice this one before? Well, it is on top of a rock, so... Debased coin. Bingo. Right. What is this? Is this more AJ root? Yeah. And the red spot is a star shell. And I come over here and I say, because this blue spot can be a debased coin. But I don't want fossil wood. Oh, kitty.
Alright, I've got Rocky Road to double into my headphones. That's catchy. And now to pop the email out and delay it until it can arrive at a not insane time tomorrow.
Yeah, it wouldn't do for it to be ignored because it came in at the wrong time.
That, and I don't really care to tell people what hours I'm working.
That makes sense too.
You have a valid point, but I stand with you and say I also have this argument, and I think we're both right.
Yes.
Oh, not file message. There we go. All right. Blah 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 blah. Cool. And send. Right, and then they want the other ones. If that's the case, then I can close this and open up the other Excel sheet and hopefully just filter by text. Let's find out if I can do that. Filter.
Oh, kitty.
Not what I want to do. Think. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Go back one. So what if we go by?
Let's see. Oh, a software update for my watch.
Alright, I don't care about any lines that don't exist. Alright, now...
Oh joy. One of the updates to my watch software is a hand wash app. Your watch can automatically detect and time when you start washing your hands.
Okay.
to make sure you're washing them long enough, I think. But yeah, of all the things the smartwatch never needed to do.
Talk about micromanagement.
There we go. So now that I have actually a total of 21 debased coins, we're going to come over here to the shop, see if I can get... I am looking for Lucian tomatoes.
Hello and welcome.
Lucian tomatoes. Excellent. I can afford 17.
Thank you kindly. Please come again.
Okay, so if we close that, don't save the changes. Put that Excel sheet there and go find the other one. Excel sheets galore.
Why did I not get a notification of him? Because there it is. Okay.
Hey, Shade.
Here's your root, Lucian tomato. Hey, Shade. And sheep milk. Excellent. So now I need to go... Here's an idea of how far I've run. It is now 2.17 miles back to where Cindy is for continuing the first quest.
Yeah, oh jeez.
And that's where I started. Obviously, I have run more than 2 miles because I went on a loop. But... Ooh. Ooh. Is this another new one that I never knew? Apparently it is. Cool. So we're just going to cheat by running to the nearest haven. Wherein we will sleep, trusting in the Nixperience band I have to make sure that I don't actually tally the experience. So that we can eat the Kikatrix salad to boost our experience, create Expiricast magic, and then go kill things for experience. It's 4 a.m. and the sun is already coming up.
Sounds about right.
Weird.
Yeah, that's about the time it comes up in midsummer.
True. I'm just used to being in mountains where it's blocked. Also, I'm not usually awake at that time of day. Unless I haven't been to sleep yet. In which case I am hiding from the sun anyway.
Have you tried sleeping mask? Just random question.
No. I generally don't have too much of a problem. My window is recessed anyway. So the sun doesn't ever throughout the day shine directly into my room. Which is nice. I'm sure Ditto would like if the sun shone directly into the room because cats and sun.
Right. I bet if you got one of those indoor plant light things, might do the trick.
Maybe. She doesn't seem to mind too much. She just chills on my soft blanket.
I mean, soft blanket logic.
Right?
Plus, I'd be willing to bet that your room's the warmest one in the house because of all the,
electronics.
device.
Make camp.
Okay. We are
Let's
going to
call it
camp.
a day.
I'll see what I can whip up.
Gotta love all the Coleman product placement.
Yeah, no kidding.
Funny thing is, I've actually cooked on that kind of cast iron, or propane stove. Because we used them in the Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
15's been out since 16? These times flying.
Yeah, I started playing Alan Wake, and in the opening, they're driving a car, and you can see, on the dash, there's just this big Sync by Microsoft logo on the dash.
What?
My imagination.
And then I remember,
That's
wait,
great.
it's an
This one's
Xbox
pretty good.
exclusive when it first released.
I dig it too.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Not big on camping out, but can't complain about the food.
Let's see. We're gonna do fire because I like fire. And I make it very powerful because I can. So with 22 debased coins, we get to an experience bonus level of 88. It would be slightly better if I could get the 3 more to make it 99. But we're gonna show you how this works.
You flatter me.
Hey, I'm serious. Can you imagine what we'd eat without Iggy to cook for us?
Well, you can always count on cup noodles.
You just can't get enough.
You telling me you don't love them?
Didn't say that.
Road food will be a thing of the past once you're settled down.
As will all this picky eating nonsense.
No skipping dinner to whip up an instant snack in the middle of the night.
I think I can.
Oh yeah, the cup noodles product placement is also a little weird. There's an entire side quest devoted to cup noodles later on in the game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So the cool thing about spells in this game is you've got magic flasks that you craft the spells in, and then you basically just use them like grenades in combat. Although there is a cooldown between being able to cast it again. So normally when I've got it at
Cindy's taken.
the 25, that's also,
Hard to tell.
it gives me 9 of the spells instead of just the 8 that I've got right now with the 88.
Curious as I am to see. My priorities keep
So
my
that's
finest safe.
around 100,000, or 10,000 times 9, around 90,000 per. So each loop, approximately, gets me 90,000 XP. That's not bad. A little bit more, closer to the 100,000 with the experience boost. But we've got to find some enemies before I can show you how it works.
Feels so sluggish.
Yeah.
There should be some Mesmeniers up on the left here. Yep, there they are. I can see them moving. Oh, right. I forgot. I need to attack them with a normal thing before I can cast fire!
Chop chop.
How about this?
You rang? Gotta love it.
Getting by.
Watch out!
So with 2 casts of it, you can see I just gained like 20,000 experience. Not too shabby.
Oh, that's
So
all.
now we're going to load this one. And it'll take a moment. The fun thing is, in addition to, you know, everything else, I get stuff from the things I've killed. And so I have been selling that, and so you can see I've got 107,000 gil right now on this character. And yeah, 1.58 million experience.
Oh, jeez.
We'll use the last 3 Thundaras there that I've got, which are, I believe, Xperia Cast 99. No, only level 12? Weird. I must have just done it for shits and giggles.
And if there's reason as any.
Real nice here.
Yeah.
Hey there. Thank you. Till next time.
119,000 gil. And then this will be the fun part when I get down to Golden Key and we get to watch it go tack up from level 1 to level 99. I don't know why, I just have fun watching that.
I mean, that sounds like fun.
Didn't you time like the experience scroll?
I think I did once. I can't remember how long it was. I'll be able to do it again here since I've got a timer going on OBS since it's recording.
Sleepy.
Are we there yet?
Quit whining, Prompto. And the Mesmeniers aren't out at night, unfortunately. But that's okay, I am likely to get jumped by demons at least 3 times on the way down, so that I can get rid of the rest of these Xpericasts. Speak of the devil.
I can keep this deal in check.
So yeah, even without doing anything, 1,400 experience.
Well, you didn't do nothing. You did run away.
I threw a spell and I ran away. And I got 1,400 experience for it. It would have been a lot more if this weren't just an experience bonus level of 12.
Sleepy.
It It is about that time.
Because, yeah, it's 100 points of experience per experience bonus level. 2 Iron Giants? Thanks, but no thanks. $1.59. Two more? Of course, once I level up, taking down those Iron Giants will be easy. Quit your bitchin', Noctis. We're almost there.
Rest. Time we put an end to that.
Ready for this?
Nope. Isn't Golden Key beautiful?
Yeah.
Especially with that's a restaurant and hotel out there on the water. I don't know why I'm bothering to grab those. I won't be continuing from this save.
Onward.
Habit, probably.
Basically.
Thought we'd never get here.
I am famished.
Hello and welcome.
Since I picked up an extra giant hairy horn, let's sell
Thank
that.
you kindly. We hope to see you again.
little scrap. Not even worth it. Look at the fishies. Which only really matter because Noctis likes to fish. Oh. Helps if I remember. Who's got an experience band on? You can remove that.
Greetings, sir.
So yeah, it normally costs 10,000 gil. One of the advantages of the DLCs I told you I have is that I've got a coupon for 50% off at all lodging, so it's only 5,000 gil. But it doubles my experience, so here's where the fun starts. And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yes.
I started it at 1:37 on my recording. Let's see how long it takes to get all the way up.
Indeed. Like, there's literally nothing going on, and yet it's just so satisfying somehow.
Right?
I know. I know.
And just watching the HP and MP go up, too.
Right.
Perfect. Perfect. And it was just over a minute.
Hot dang.
Striking a pose.
Quit it.
Perfect timing. Not bad.
And there we are. And then I do actually already have, instead of forcing us to run back up to Hammerhead, I do have the save there.
Nice.
To which we can then start the game proper by talking to Cindy. So, for those of you checking this out on YouTube, thank you for coming by. I do appreciate it. Thanks again to Ebenezer, Hijinks, and Shade for hanging out while I did this. You guys make it easier for me. And
Couple of thumbs up from here.
yeah. And I will see you next time back here at Hammerhead.